What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you, Madden 19 Definitive Detail, Episode 14. Just had a touchdown, in my opinion, taken off the board with kind of a weird animation. We're going to make it right, though. We're going to get the touchdown this time. A little bit of a spoiler. But, you know, there's so little football that plays out here. It amazes me that people will sit and lab this game or try to sell you an ebook or teach you money plays. I mean, there's no real football that goes into this play here, offensively or defensively. Go back and take a look at a couple things. First thing, talk about real life. Talk about what players do. Here's something you really won't ever see a player do. Lineman here doesn't engage a lineman. Now, if this happens in real life, the quarterback's going to say, listen, I don't want this player on my team. I don't want him out there blocking for me. Why would you walk out from a lineman and put him in the path of the smallest player, your halfback, and hope what? Hope that he's going to pick him up, hope that he's going to chop him. I mean, that's just asking for your quarterback to get hurt. I mean, unless there's a delayed blitz, unless somebody needs help with a double team, even then it's not acceptable. And there's no double team here. I don't know why he does that. Let's take a look, though. Zone defense back here. Got this linebacker. Always teach, tag the other player. Think of it like the old game of tag. Tag, you're it. I'm going to carry this receiver over to the safety. He's going to come down, tag. This player is yours. I'm going to carry him over to this linebacker. Tag, this player is yours. Carry a player from one zone to the next. Doesn't happen in Madden. In Madden, players run away after the zone. I mean, Randy Moss hadn't been a Titan for years. Even if he was, I don't think the Falcons would allocate 3 zone defenders to cover him, and that's exactly what happens here as those players bail out. Now, once this happens, the safety has to recognize this. He needs to know, okay, I am not going to have help here. I'm going to carry him down to the linebacker. If I'm not going to carry him down to the linebacker, I need to carry him over to the other safety. I have to make sure that I'm closing this ground and closing this distance. And again, this is the principles of zone defenses. This is why they're successful, and it doesn't happen. I mean, he again starts to peel away. Why are you pulling away from a receiver that's in your zone when no one's covering him? It puts a lot of strain on these two players. The safety back there has to understand, okay, this is the coverage, right? You can assume these two players are covered. You might as well now be in halves. You might as well now be in quarters. It's your responsibility to protect this portion of the field. And what does he do? He stands still. Talk about a fracture in the defense. Right now, draw the line. There's 4 options here. Wide receiver, tight end, run, or throw to the flat. We've got one player back there. It's a linebacker. I don't care who is back there. You can't put that type of pressure on one player to overcome all those different options. I'm amazed that he even comes over to make the tackle. You put greatest defensive players in the history of the NFL back there, and they're just not going to be able to cover those options. And it's because the game is flawed. I mean, you see there, the way zones work is not functioning properly. You can exploit zones continually by just scrambling out or waiting for them to stop or knowing they're not going to pass each other off. And it really is something that needs to be overhauled. There's no way to fix this. This is a major, deep programming issue that's went unresolved for years. And here you can see the end result is an easy touchdown against anyone, online or offline. Love to know your thoughts on this. Appreciate you checking it out. I will be back very shortly with more commentary.